Well, it's July 3rd. I'm slack packing southbound. "13 miles, which will polish off Massachusetts, be state number 11. 3 to go. It's another off and on rainy day. Timed my hike around the RV campgrounds. I don't know if you call it a picnic. They're having hot dogs, etc. Between 2 and 5, and my wife wanted to do that. So that made it be a 11 o'clock drop off and 5 or 5:30 afternoon pickup to accommodate her picnic. From the sounds of things, I don't know if this is Interstate 90. Something's up here. Maybe the message. Oh, I got one. Well, 1 out of 3, that's not too great. I guess they're not in the holiday mood since they're having to work. Well, this is Goose Pond. And the only reason I know that is there's a sign just a short ways back to Goose Pond Campsite. Even though this looks attractive, it's off limits for camping and can't have fires. And here's some flowers. First ones I've seen in quite a while. I don't know if that's in the rhododendron or azalea family or what it is, but it's a welcome sight. Maybe we'll get a better view up here further. Well, this is a little better. You can see across the pond. You can't see down the length of it. But this is a rare treat for me, I think. Very few trails near lakes have been this flat so far anyway. Usually they're ragged, rocky, up and down, overgrown places normally only fishermen would go. You wouldn't go on the trail for a walk with your honey. But this is very phenomenal. It's flat, lots of pine needles. As soon as I say that, we're starting to get rooty and rocky. But this may be the best part of the hike today. Nice breeze. Between 55 and 60 today. Well, Here we go again. Just crested another hill. And there's no view. It's just a lot of trees. But it is cool and it hasn't rained. Now we're heading down. And we'll do another little up. I think there may be a power line view later today. So I don't know if that or the Goose Pond or the I-90 bridge will be the highlight of the day. There's been plenty of low spots full of water and mud. I don't think I mentioned it yesterday. I was probably not even a half a mile away from the pickup point for my wife, and I hadn't seen anything all day. I saw some wild daylilies, so I picked some for her. And I'm walking along this boardwalk with daylilies in one hand and hiking poles in the other, and it's happened before where I slipped on these boards because they're mossy. But I was on it and I just went to push off with my left foot and it went out. The next thing I know, I'm face down beside the boardwalk. Excuse me. Thankfully, it wasn't in the middle of a bog. It was next to a farmer's field. And I'm not sure even why they had the boardwalks there. Anyway, it was grassy and muddy, and I landed on my chest, on my left side, on top of my Garmin, and the grips of the two hiking poles. Tore up my hand a little bit. I got a big blood blister the size of a nickel, and then a cut above that. So it was a little messy, but not a big deal. But today, my pec on my left side is bothering me. So I must have bruised it pretty good. I took a fall in Pennsylvania one time, did a face plant on the rocks. That's no fun. My ribs hurt for a couple of weeks after that. I even broke the fall. My arm ended up being between the ground and my ribs, but it still bruised the hell out of my ribs. Anyway, nothing near that bad, but I guess I'm getting to that fragile and brittle age. I don't know. Anyway, sympathy cards are welcome. Well, I'll show you how exciting this trail has been. This is now a point of interest. These are either woodpecker holes, where the woodpecker gone crazy, or hikers who are as bored as I am with the lack of views got to picking at it. I don't know. Exciting stuff though. I sure hope Vermont's more interesting than this. This will not go down as my favorite state by a long shot. I'm not even holding the weather against it, or the lack of trail maintenance allows all this pooling to happen, the water going down the trail instead of being diverted off like you think it should be. There's just no stinking views. You got Mount Greylock. I can't even remember if all the 2 or 3 in the south, Mount Everett, and 1 or 2 before it, if they're in Connecticut or Massachusetts. But all I know is it's a long way between views. Here I go getting stuck on a tree. Oh well, poor tree. Tree lost. Yeah, boy, slip and slide. Time to get off. Well, I guess that's one of the local attractions. Knee Deep Pond. Well, I'm not walking over there because it's only knee deep. Hey, a reverse view. Instead of looking down, get to look up. There's actually some color here besides green. Got some yellow. Up here there's some white. I think that hill is my last climb up and over. And then after that, I've got one part way up to meet Patty up the road. I hope this bridge holds up. It's a little saggy and the water's like right there. Sorry, keep moving it too quickly, I know that. Wow, this looks like an old rickety roller coaster. They must have a tight budget here for lumber. I have a lot nicer, fancier boardwalks there in New York, New Jersey, across their wildlife sanctuaries. Even have benches. Oh well. If I see anything interesting like a alligator, I'll be back. Oops. Another flower I haven't seen before. Uh-oh. It's getting rickety here. I'll tell you what, over the years, people develop all kinds of different methods of crossing over fences. This is one of the nicer ones. I don't know if you can appreciate how big this thing is. It's got like 3 trunks, 4 trunks that are bigger than most trees. 1, 2, 5. It's amazing. All right. This must be the last view in Massachusetts. Got like a mile and a half, maybe 2 miles left. And I'm done with Massachusetts. Okay, there's one more view. This is the summit. We're even throwing a bonus cemetery down there. And a red barn. 2 red barns. Something down there looks like it's got a turret on top. Right there in the middle. I don't know. Church? Maybe that's ground for the Lord. I don't know.